Today we have Ex Dortmund Academy players versus Ajax Academy players.
Good evening.
Yes boys, and welcome back to another team versus team.
Welcome back.
And yes boys, like I said, we do have Ex Dortmund players and Ex Ajax players. Before we do start, make sure to leave your suggestions down below for the next team versus team you guys want to see. Okay, what we do in team versus team, basically we take two teams and put them up in two challenges. Our third challenge will be set if needed. The first challenge we usually do is a kickoff match, but no regular kickoff match. We either do headers and volleys, long shots, and etc. And for the second one, we do ABBA penalties, and if there's a third one that is needed, will be Volta penalties. But anyways, before we get into the gameplay, let's go ahead and meet the team. Okay boys, starting off we do have the Dortmund team, and to be honest, I wasn't impressed by their academy signings. I think everybody is confused about Dortmund having good young stars. It's because they buy them, man. But if you guys don't believe me, let's go ahead and look at the team. Okay boys, there wasn't a lot of Dortmund products, so there's only 3 in the bench and the rest are in the starting 11. Starting off with the 3 people in the bench who aren't that good at the moment is Brun Larsen, a Danish 23-year-old left mid. We have Nauf, who is on loan at Frankfurt, and we have Felix Passlack, a field right back. Yeah, I think Dortmund's business always confuses us because they buy these young stars. Not a lot of them are created in the Dortmund Academy. Starting off in goal, there was no goalkeeper that was good enough to be in the starting 11, so Timo Horn was not in the Dortmund Academy. I just want to clear that up. I just put him because he's the same rating as the Ajax goalkeeper on the other team. Starting off in the center back positions, we have a player by the name of Piper. He's a German center back, 24 years old, playing for Freiburg, I do believe. And we have Koray Gunter, a Turkish center back. No, he's German center back, a Turkish ethnicity, but he plays for Hellas Verona at the moment. Moving on to the first star of the team, we do have Antonio Rudiger. At a time, he did play at the Dortmund Academy. Oriol Mangala, I think that's his first name by the way, has been playing for Stuttgart for a while now, and you know what, he's one of the decent players out of the Dortmund Academy. Okay boys, now it's time to move on to the main stars of this team. Starting off in the center mid position, we do have Kamir Demribay. Is that his first name? I think that might not be his first name, but Demribay, I would like to consider him a Bundesliga legend. Okay, maybe not a huge legend, but he's been around for so long, doing so well, and at the moment right now he's playing for Bayer Leverkusen. Oh boys, where do we start with Mario Götze? World Cup goal scorer in the final, World Cup winner, did not reach the potential he was set out to be, but he was amazing for Dortmund while he was there. Eventually moved to Bayern, where his career fell off. But Mario Götze, now playing at PSG, 29 years old, 81 rated, is actually not too bad. The rest of the team, it is current Dortmund players. So we have Giovanni Reina, obviously 19-year-old American, still playing for Dortmund. Has had troubles with injuries this season and the last one, but hopefully he does reach his potential and doesn't fall off like Mario Götze did. Moving on to the left wing is probably the second most famous player coming out of the Dortmund Academy. It is Christian Pulisic, now playing at Chelsea. Again, like Gio Reyna, has been plagued by injuries like ever since he joined Chelsea. So right now he's doing pretty well, does play well when he is played, but if you can keep off the injury list, he can go ahead and become a world-class player. Yusuf Mokoko, the most recent player to come out of the Dortmund Academy and has been succeeding. It is obviously Mokoko. He's been around, everybody has known him since the age of 13, killing it for the Dortmund reserves, and it felt like it would never happen, but he has finally made his debut last season and is in and out of the squad. Hopefully he does reach his potential. And moving on to the most famous player coming out of Dortmund Academy, it is Marco Reus. I feel like a lot of people don't know he was in the Dortmund Academy because he did make his debut with Mönchengladbach. Not only is Marco Reus a youth academy product, but he is also the captain, and he has been so loyal to Dortmund throughout the years and will probably retire here. Not only that, but he'll probably go down as Dortmund's best ever player in my opinion. So that is the Dortmund squad, and yeah, like I said boys, I think we're all just confused that Dortmund make the right signings, but the youth academy isn't that great. Okay boys, now moving on to the Ajax side, you can make like 3 squads out of the Ajax Academy products, but you know what, I wasn't gonna put every single player that came out of the academy, so I put players that are pretty good and I left out some players. So if I left out your favorite player from Ajax, I'm sorry. Okay boys, there's a couple youth academy products right here, but we start here from Justin Kluivert. So Justin Kluivert, he's a failed talent at the moment, but he's still 22. He can still come back playing for OGC Nice, I do believe. Sven Botman is also one of the more famous ones, recently playing at Lille, rejecting Newcastle in January. David Klaassen, obviously playing for Everton, Werder Bremen, and for Ajax during his time, has now returned to Ajax, I do believe like 2-3 years ago. And to be honest, he's only 28. I thought he was way older than that for some reason. But David Klaassen is here in the squad as well. Jorginho Dest, currently at Barcelona, was linked with a move away back to Ajax in a trade for another right back who's in this team. But you know what, Jorginho Dest is a really good player. Hasn't had the best career at Barcelona so far. Jurriën Timber is a current Ajax player who's killing it in my opinion. He should deserve a move in the summer or maybe next season, but hopefully he does move, but he doesn't fall apart like a lot of academy products have in the past. Jan Vertonghen is one of those players that everybody remembers being part of the Ajax Academy. Had a beautiful career at Totenham and for Belgium as well. Now at 34, he is playing, I think he's playing for a Chinese set. No, he's playing for Benfica. He's playing for Benfica at the moment. Great way to end his career in my opinion. Moving on to Ryan Gravenberch is probably the next big thing coming out of Ajax, man. This man has been killing it ever since the age of 17. in the Ajax team. But still waiting for his big move. I think he'll move upwards 50 mil unless he leaves on free when his contract does end. But be careful because Ryan Gravenberch is coming to the big leagues. Quincy Promise, we all know Quincy Promise, the tricky winger, mostly known because of FIFA. His cards are always beasts, but he had a pretty decent career, to be honest, playing for a couple teams. Now doing at Russia, has had his allegations and stuff like that I don't want to get too much into, but Quincy Promise is back in the squad. For Dolberg and Brian Bradbury here in the Ajax squad. Bradbury still at Ajax. Dolberg has moved on, hasn't set up to the heights that he's been lived up to, but he had a good Euros and is trying to make a comeback at OGC Nice with Justin Kluivert. Okay, starting off in goal, we have Justin Bizza. I was surprised to not see a world star goalkeeper in the Ajax Academy. Well, at least the way I make these videos is I go to the Ajax Academy, former Academy graduates in Transfermarkt, and I set them by value. So usually the most value is the best player. So maybe I missed out on someone, so I'm sorry if I did. But Justin Bizza, I think, is playing for AC Monza in Italy. I think that was a club. Okay, boys, I got it confused. It is Stade Brestois from League One, not AC Monza. What is going on with me? I thought of the red badge. That's why. I'm sorry. Moving on to the right back position, who replaced Serginho Dest. It is Mazraoui, who was linked to Barca. They were trying to swap Dest and Mazraoui to switch places, but it just didn't happen here in January. It might happen over the summer because Xavi is a big fan of Mazraoui, but Mazraoui is a pretty good player. He is Moroccan as well. Moving on to the left back position, it is Daley Blind. We all know Daley Blind used to play for Ajax. He then went on to Man United and they came back to Ajax and is now, I believe, the captain at Ajax. Don't get me wrong if I'm wrong, but we all know how good he is, how good his career was. I think he's had an underrated career. I don't think he's been like a super world-class player of our generation, but he was like a level below that. Moving on to the center back partnership, we do have Toby Alderweireld. Obviously, his Tottenham buddy was there in the bench with John Vertonghen, but Alderweireld is now playing in China, I do believe, had a pretty good career as well. Matthias de Ligt, only 22 years old. We forget that he was a captain at just the age of 18 a couple seasons ago. Hasn't had the best time at Juventus, but is still doing pretty well. I think he should move out of Juventus, Juventus are moving out of their golden generation, but let's see what de Ligt does in these next couple seasons. Moving on to Van den Beek, just made a move to Everton on loan. Hasn't been playing since he left for Man United, and that's kind of sad to see. Such a big talent has not been given a chance, but I hope at Everton he does revive his career, and I really do hope he doesn't go back to Man United because it's probably going to be the same situation as Lingard. Moving on to the other center mid, it is Frankie de Jong. Same as de Ligt, man. He's done pretty decent in a Barca shirt, but not his best. Not worth the money they were paid for, but de Jong wants to leave as well, but at the same time he wants to stay, so it's kind of a tricky situation for him. So I personally do hope he does leave. I don't think he deserves to be at Barca. He's not playing in the right position that he does want to, so maybe a Chelsea or Manchester United move or City move wouldn't be too bad for him. Moving on to Christian Eriksen, who just joined Brentford, and I'm glad to see it. It's just deserved for Christian Eriksen, who wasn't allowed to play in the Serie A due to some Serie A rules, which I think is very unfair because Daley Blind is in the same situation. They both have heart problems and they both play with like heart adapters, something like that. So I'm glad Brentford did sign him up. I think he's gonna bang it with Brentford, okay? He still has his class, has only been out for 6 months. He's still only 29. I think he's gonna help Brentford finish higher in the table. Moving on to my favorite former academy player, it is Noah Lang. We all know how much I love Noah Lang in this channel. Bro, he's such a baller, man. I hope he gets a bigger move. He's playing at Club Brugge right now. He deserves to play for the likes of Arsenal or like a top 6 club, man. Moving on to the left wing position is something I didn't know. I feel like a lot of you may not know either, but Steven Bergwijn, coming out of PSV, played for the Ajax Academy at one point. See, Steven Bergwijn has been pretty decent for Tottenham. I think he should have moved to Wolves. He was linked with a move to Wolves. I think he should have gone. He would have played way more games there. Moving on to Daniel Malin, same situation as Bergwijn. I did not know these two were in the Ajax Academy at one point. They both came out of PSV. Daniel Malin obviously used to play for the Arsenal Academy as well. Let him go to PSV. But boys, we have a pretty decent team, both sides in my opinion. I think the Ajax side is a little bit stronger, but we know how these teams versus teams go is unpredictable. Okay, boys, in today's team versus team, we're going to do survival. We've done headers and volleys before, and we've done no rules. Today, we're going to do survival. Basically, if you score a goal, you're out of the game. So let's say if Daniel Malin scores for Ajax, he is ejected from the game, and they play with 10 men. Okay, boys, you guys saw the teams. Leave down your predictions down below. I'm backing the Ajax side, okay? I love Dortmund. Dortmund's my favorite Bundesliga team. And I love Marco Reus. Like, Marco Reus is one of my favorite players of all time. But I'm backing this Ajax side. This team is just better. And in a survival match, who knows? We'll see what happens. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick off this game. Like I said, I'm backing Ajax. Leave down your predictions down below. Okay, boys, we have just started the game. Let's see who scores first, man. And like I said, I'm backing this Ajax side mainly because Noah Lang's there. And I think Noah Lang's such a baller. So it's Mokoko on the ball. Mokoko, the young 17-year-old. Mokoko with a shot. Beautiful shot. And it's a great save by Justin Bizza. Okay, because inside it's still Noah Lang. Noah Lang on the ball. I just have a shot. Noah Lang. Noah Lang with a shot. And it's a beautiful save by Timo Horn. I'm telling you, bro. Noah Lang is a baller. You know what? This video is not about Noah Lang. I need to stop talking about him. But The Ajax Academy with a great shot, but it's a great save by Timo Horn. It's Mazraoui. It's Malin. Malin, open it up. It's Van de Beek with a shot. Great save by Timo Horn again. This man is not even part of the Dortmund Academy, but he's saving their ass. Okay, Pulisic on the counter attack. 33 minutes in. Can they finally score? Can someone finally score? Marco Reus with a shot, and it's a beautiful goal from the captain. But that means he's getting ejected from the match. The best player, the most important player of this team, Marco Reus, gonna have to leave the match after that beautiful goal. Pulisic picks up the ball, gives it to Marco Reus, and it's a beautiful finish. And Justin Bizet had no chance, but Dortmund have to say goodbye to their captain, their best ever player in my opinion, Marco Reus. Beautiful shot, and it's a beautiful finish. But Marco Reus, you have to leave the match. Our first eject of the game, Marco Reus has left after a beautiful goal, putting the Dortmund Academy up 1-0. Let's see what happens. Okay, boys, it's Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek looking for a shot, finds back Daniel Malin with a shot, and it goes wide. The Ajax Academy Products could have gone back into this game to equalize it, but Daniel Malin's shot goes wide, man. But now they're on the counter attack. Can the Ajax Academy score? It's a through ball into Steven Bergwijn with a shot, and it's a beautiful shot. But Timo Horn, bro, like I said before, he's not even part of the Dortmund Academy Products. He's just here because we needed a goalkeeper, and he's saving them today. Mangala, David finds Pulisic. Pulisic passes it to Goche with a shot, and it's a great save by Justin Bizet. 2 minutes, it's still 1-0 to the Dortmund side because of that Marco Reus beauty. But now it's no Lang, but he loses the ball. 1 minute left to play. I think the Dortmund side have won. My predictions are always wrong, man. I'm always wrong about these videos, but it looks like this game is about to end. The Dortmund Academy, okay. Are they gonna get a second goal? It's Mokoko. Mokoko in the ball. Finds Goche. If he opens it up, bro, it's over. If he opens it, okay. Looks like the game's over. The ref should blow the whistle any moment, but Marco Reus' beauty goal does send Dortmund to the first victory, the first challenge win. Let's go ahead and go to the ABBA penalties. Boys, as you can see, we have reached the 90th minute. It's time for ABBA penalties. Before we get into it, I need to explain what ABBA penalty is. Basically, it's penalties, but with a different order. So let's say if Dortmund take first, then it's going to be Ajax, then Ajax take again after that, and then it's Dortmund, and then Dortmund will go again. So basically, the teams will go twice, except the first team will not go twice, but everyone after that will go twice in a row. That's pretty basic. Okay, boys, so if the Dortmund Academy players do win in ABBA penalties, the video is over. But if the Ajax Academy do win, we have to go to vote to penalties. But I'm backing the Dortmund side now. Marco Reus with the first penalty. It's a save by Bizet, bro. Oh no, okay. It's the Ajax Academy players. Daniel Malin to take this next penalty. Has a shot, and it goes wide. 2 missed penalties already. And now it's Noah Lang. The goal. No way he's going to miss this. Noah Lang with a shot. Timo Horn, bro. He's not even in the team, bro. He's not supposed to be in the team, and he's saving them. And now it's Mario Götze with a shot. Bro, it's another miss. Everybody's missing, man. Demir Bay. Surely he's going to score this. He's good at penalties. Demir Bay. Easy save for Justin Bizet. 3 misses for Dortmund, 2 misses for Ajax. Now it's Bergwijn with a shot. Another save, bro. Why is everybody missing right now? Christian Eriksen. No, he's going to make it. For sure he's going to make it. Set piece master. Bro, he hits the post. Why is everyone missing today? Pulisic. Now, Pulisic has to score. Come on. Pulisic. First goal scorer is Christian Pulisic. If Ajax miss, Dortmund win the video and the penalties. Mokoko. Oh no, Mokoko. If they score, it's over. The 17-year-old has so much pressure already. Mokoko. He's going right. He's going right. Is he going to score? It goes wide, bro. Okay. The Ajax team needs to score. Van de Beek. If he misses, the video is over. And Dortmund win this video. Okay, Van de Beek. Is he gonna flop? Van de Beek takes a shot and it goes in. Okay, they're still in it. Now Ajax goal again. Okay, it's Alderweireld taking a penalty. Surely he's gonna score. Yes, he does. Okay, it's 2-1. If Dortmund miss, we have to go to vote to penalties. It's Pieper on the board. I don't even know who this guy is, man. Pieper. The center back. The German center back. What was that, bro? What? He's a center back. Why did he chip it? Oh my god. Okay, well, we have to go to vote to penalties real quick then. Okay, boys, as you can see, the second half of this vote to match has ended because we're going to vote to penalties. Ajax have won the ABBA penalties and Dortmund won the survival game. So it's time to see who's going to win in vote to penalties. So we know vote to penalties is a little bit harder because the goal is way smaller. So, okay, boys, Marco Reus taking the first penalty. Is he going to score it, Marco Reus? And it goes wide. I've noticed that whoever scores the first penalty just wins. Noah Lang with the shot, and it goes wide as well, man. Now, it's Christian Pulisic going up for the penalty. Can he score it? Pulisic? And it goes in. Okay, I think Dortmund might win it. I've never seen more than 2 goals in a vote to penalty match. Frankie de Jong to take the shot, and it goes wide, bro. Okay, if Dortmund score this, the video's over, and the video goes to Dortmund. It's Antonio Rudiger to step up to take the penalty. Rudiger versus Justin Bizet. Rudiger, he's going to go left. I can tell he goes left, and it goes wide, but if De Ligt does miss this shot, the game is over. De Ligt, he's going to take a shot, and it's going out of bounds. That means the Dortmund players have taken the win. Okay, boys, at the start of this video, I mentioned that I backed the Ajax side, and again, my prediction was wrong. But not only that, I said the Dortmund Academy players were bad, but I need to take that back, man, because they just beat Ajax Academy. Okay, boys, that is the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to click that like button and that sub button as well. Make sure to leave your suggestions down below for the next team versus team you guys want to see. Make sure to always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.